Have you been watching 58 emotion code bro shows and listening to all these adult things that we're doing? You know, heartache, constipation, knee pain, leg pain, hip pain, heartburn, and thinking, what about the little young'uns? What about the children? Well, guess what? Today, John and I are going to be, John, say it when you see it.
Working with your children via
That's right. We are
proxy.
going to work with children. They don't have to be there. We just need to have your permission. And today's show is brought to you by the word, hear the word. Today's show is brought to you by the word, cueing word, proxy. Proxy. So stay tuned today. If you're watching live, we want to know what the challenge is or the problem is that you have with your child. Is it an eating problem? Is it a behavior problem? Is it stubbornness? Is it rudeness? Are they swearing? Are they beating up other siblings? I know that you know that I know that you know what it is. So if you want to share it with us, John and I are each going to work with someone's child today and ideally reduce and eliminate that behavior. So today we are working with children. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bro Show. We're live here every Saturday morning. I'm Michael Losier. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. I'm co-hosting this show live every week with my buddy John. Good morning, John.
Good morning. Yes, my name is John Inverarity, and I'm certified emotion code and certified body code practitioner, and helping people with a wide range of concerns like fatigue, chronic pain, anxiety, helping kids, and increasing energy, motivation, prosperity, and overall health. And yeah, like Michael said, we're working with two kids today, so that
Yeah.
should be fun.
And even rashes. We did. I've been helping people with eczema and rashes, and so um, kids might not have arthritis and things like that. We've been doing grown-up things, but now it's time to bring on some kids. I remember helping a woman with her child. He was a little chubby kid like I was when I was young, and he was eating pop and chips, and he hid them in his bedroom, and I got rid of all that, and he was curious a couple of days later that he wasn't eating them anymore, and his mother didn't tell him the difference. So it could be a serious issue or it could be a mild issue. But today, the purpose of today's show is to demonstrate the power of Q proxy. Today, we're showing you the power of how John and I can become the proxy. And we can talk to your child's subconscious, unconscious mind via your permission and find out which one of these trapped emotions behind us, these are unprocessed negative emotions from past event that your child experienced very young or possibly in your womb, hashtag mothers, that are causing this problem. And of course, with the magnet, we're going to be able to delete it. So good, John. So welcome back. We had a great show yesterday on the Hangout with Michael show. It was a Q&A show. Boy, did they ever fire the questions yesterday.
Yeah.
But I'm not scared of nobody because I answered all of them. And today we're doing a fun show for children. Let's see, our friend Charity West, who lives near Windsor, Ontario, and if you live in Detroit, you can join me at a Sunday afternoon Law of Attraction seminar. And the last half hour of the seminar, I'm shutting her down. Shutting her down, and we're going to do a couple of motion code sessions, probably between 4:30 and 5. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com, Windsor. That's Wind, S-O-R. Charity West, can you write that in the chat for me? Hangoutwithmichael.com/Windsor, W-I-N-D-S-O-R. And you could chill out with me for a full afternoon. Imagine that, a full afternoon.
Yep.
And what else, John? As you know, I'm doing a special free series for emotion code, body code practitioners, and anybody that has a healing business or a service business. It is 8 live hangouts that I'm doing. And we've covered everything from words that stimulate purchases and how to answer the question, so what do you do? The know, like, and trust factor. Yesterday or this week, we covered step 1 of the 3-step process for law of attraction. And we've got 3 more classes left. So you can join us live on this Facebook page Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And you can learn how, when I'm working with one-on-one coaches, and practitioners, how I'm helping them build their emotion code, body code practice. These are some of the things that I'm teaching them. And you can get it for free if you watch us live on Wednesday or you have 5 to 6 days to watch the replay. Then I shut her down. So right now, the only one live is the first one on Law of Attraction. The ones before, you can't access them for a little later on. John, tell us a story. What's been cooking in your world for the last week?
Yeah, helping lots of people all over the world, almost every continent. Yeah, I worked with a infant as well this week,
Oh, nice.
and just helping clear trapped emotions. They're just in the way, just no real concerns.
Yeah,
But yeah, just working on
like
a mom's
proactive, you
new
know.
kid. Yeah,
Hashtag clean up my baby.
absolutely. Yeah, clean up the
Oh,
baby,
cool.
keep the baby
Oh, good
happy.
stuff. I have a map on my wall that shows all the countries and cities that I've done seminars in, but it'd be fun to do one with push pins because, it's really proving the power of this distance healing that we're doing, Q proxy, because we can be people's proxy anywhere in the whole world. So yesterday I had lunch with a woman that I've been working with, and she came over from Vancouver, Deborah. She brought her friend with her, and her friend was kind of confused about the whole proxy thing. She said, "How do you do it over the internet?" I said, "I mostly do it over the internet, but I brought my magnet and my chart, and in the restaurant, hashtag IDC, I don't care. She had major hip problems. She didn't have them yesterday, but I get rid of the trapped emotions because her subconscious mind said even though she doesn't have it right now, I know what's causing it. And I swiped my magnets and identified it. So I'm going to follow up with her later. And I told her, I said, from a distance could be sitting across from me at a restaurant or sitting in your office in Singapore or in Africa or in New Zealand. We've done it all. So that's the power of being the proxy. John, let's go out to the room and see who's joined the show so far. And can you remind people what we're looking for today, please?
Yeah, so if you're watching live and you have kids, let us know. We're going to pick two kids and help your children with concerns that you may have or they have, like anger, or just acting out, or picky eating, that kind of thing. Whatever it may be, let us know.
Yeah. We need to know the child's name, the child's age, and your permission. And then we'll get started. But first, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Check on Seahill's line. I'll start off with Taylor K. Stevens has given us a good morning. Hey, Taylor, she was the first one in the room today. Yeah, I know NPS was not too pleased with that. Natasha Paula Samuel, she's saying hello, Michael and John, as usual. Looking forward to another great hashtag emotion code bros. We love having you here and your loyalty. Who else, John?
Tweet Clemens says hola, buenos dias. Maria Fatava says good morning.
Hey, Maria, good morning from San Francisco. I think she's in New York this week, but she's usually in San Francisco.
Tweet says we'll have a listen in the car on our way out with my two boys.
Hashtag my two boys. Margaret Luz has joined us. Good morning, Margaret. She's giving us hello. Lisa Godsey Thomas has joined us. Hey, Lisa. Nice to have you back. Yeah, Tweet's asking a question here. She goes, discipline issues. Well, that would definitely be very, a little bit more specific about what kind of discipline, not wanting to go to bed or not wanting to do homework or not playing nice, whatever. Give us some more details, Tweet. We'd love to help you out
Absolutely.
today.
I think she has in the comments. We'll get to those.
Okay, I haven't got to there yet. Okay,
Yeah.
who else, Don?
Don Boehm here and says good morning.
Hey, Don Boehm, good morning.
And Hannah Pell is giving us a wave. Hi, Hannah. Of course, Charity West. Good afternoon from Lansing, Michigan. Nice to see you all.
Hey, Lansing. Charity West Lansing.
And Susan Arthur.
Tweet saying, oh yeah, car travel. Oh, the talk back.
Oh,
I think that might be something she's referring to.
yeah.
Our friend Susan Arthur, hello there, gentlemen. And wow, her boys are 8 years apart. That's just like me and my sisters. Okay, who else, John?
Kareem Beach Murray is here. Says good morning.
Hey, Kareem, nice to have you with us.
And the lovely Sylvia Bellini. Hello, gentlemen. Greetings from a cloudy London.
Cindy Griffin Elder, check out these guys. Hey, Cindy, good morning. Susan Arthur. My eldest son has a negative approach to lessons and work at school. Really wish his attitude towards it could improve. I'm assuming he. Oh yeah, I think they have to live with you too, or you have to be their guardian. It can't be your, can't be your 48-year-old son living somewhere else. But my eldest son has a negative approach to lessons and work at school. I really wish his attitude towards it could improve. Okay, well, maybe you're eligible, Susan. Tell us his name, tell us his age. Now, we worked with you before, so if we find somebody new, we'll choose them first, just so you know. But tell us anyway so we can get prepared for that. Okay, John, what do you see out there?
Casey Ray says, I have a 9-year-old boy that seems to identify himself as fat, sneaks food. And did you read Lisa's comment?
I'm writing it down. I'm going to choose Lisa. I
Right.
always have a soft spot for little chubby kids. So Lisa is saying, my son Brandon, I'm writing that down, is overweight due to choosing unhealthy foods, sugar and chips, and he's 11 years old. So Susan, Lisa, I'm going to work with your son Brandon. And what are some other foods that he has? Does he drink soda pop, and which is pretty common? So what I'd like to do is to remove 2 or 3 foods from him. Our friend Rajesh, Michael and Ron. Hi, hello, Michael, sir, John, sir. Have we worked with Casey Ray? I think that could be a good subject for you, John. Have you read that one further down? Casey Ray, my 17-year-old boy who cusses in almost every response.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You want to ask her for more information? We have Linda Buchter has joined us, and Barbara Rowan. Good afternoon, guys, from the UK. And Lisa's given me permission, so I'll be able to work with Lisa when that time comes.
Yeah, more information, Casey. This is in almost every response. That'd be fun. I've never worked with that before or heard of that. So
Hopefully it doesn't come from the mother. Cindy Cressman saying hello. Hey, Cindy Cressman. And she's saying hello to everyone. Oh, yeah, Susan Arthur is saying, you helped, this is John. John helped her son Finn with Sunday night sleep problems and panic. And we've had an awful 2 years. Before that, I'm assuming. We have had an awful 2 years.
right, yeah, we did have done kids before. Yeah, I remember that working with Finn. Yeah. Laura Hill, hello from New York. Elise Shockey is waving. We have Heather Jankovic says hello, bros.
And Crystal Breen, thanks for all your time, love, and care. You're welcome. We're the kinesthetic bros. Audie from Venture, California, she's saying good morning. She's giving us a top 100. Thank you. Elaine Goldman's joined us. Good morning, Elaine Goldman. And Ashley Shock E has joined us. Yeah. If we haven't seen your name, it's because we have to refresh sometimes. So, it's like, oh, for example, Laura Hill from New York. I'm just seeing that way up in the feed. Heather Jankovic, she's giving us a good morning.
Hello and hello again. Cindy Cressman says hi, everyone.
So, John, let's just do a quick little recap about what we're going to be doing today without the 7 keys. Today we're going keyless, but the keys are still there. As an emotion code practitioner, our job is to find trapped emotions. And a trapped emotions is an unprocessed negative emotion that got stored. It could have been from a traumatic event in your life or your child's life, or it could have been a physical event. And, not all trapped emotions get processed. Some of them linger behind. And these unprocessed negative emotions are called trapped. And John, how many are there and what do they look like?
Well, there are 60 of them, and they're on the chart like this. And they're a little ball of energy, maybe about the size of your fist or tennis ball, maybe a little bit larger, size of a softball or size of a cantaloupe. And they're lodged in your body, stuck somewhere, blocking that flow of energy, aggravating the tissues, creating pain, creating behavior issues as well, behavior problems, just, stopping you from being calm, confident, blocking all that love and joy and that goodness of who you are supposed to be.
And it's shaping people's worlds. An event, and I know our friends watching have had an event and they passed, and they know what's stopping them to move forward with confidence or without fear, or everything from relationships to interviews to jobs to love, whatever it might be. They kind of have a hunch there's something in the way. There is. It's called a trapped emotion. So what John and I can do, we can, because, well, by the way, your subconscious mind, which is like the C drive of your brain, has stored everything. Hashtag everything. Everything you touched and tasted and smelled and experienced and experienced, it knows everything. Of course, it's tucked away because it would blow your brain out if they were conscious about all that stuff. So the subconscious mind says, I'm going to store that for later. Well, guess what? Later's come, and it's time to access those files. Your subconscious mind knows exactly the reason why Lisa's son Brandon, who's 11 years old, why her son is drinking lots of Gatorade and lots of chips and lots of sugar. We don't know. Thinking, oh, he's got a sweet tooth. Well, it has nothing to do with the sweet tooth. It's one of these sweet buggers right here. So there's a reason. It's called a trapped emotion, an unprocessed trapped emotion that's creating all the behaviors that you've watched in 59 episodes. John and I can talk to your subconscious mind because we're your proxy. You're giving us permission to become a proxy, like a little pretend thread. And we're going to scan the chart, John. And boy, when we find the bugger, then what do we do to it?
We're going to get rid of it. We clear it out. So we use magnets, and that helps amplify our intention to clear out that trapped emotion.
That's right. And in order to make all of the process work, we need to get plugged in. And what's the plugged in?
Water. So we're drinking lots of water. Take a sip. And all of it is brought to you by...
What's that?
Dr. Brad.
That's right. The lovely and talented Dr. Brad, who wrote the book, The Emotion Code. He's certified both John and I. John's also a body code practitioner, which is more intense type of healing. Good. A couple more comments, John, and then we're going to get started. I'm going to be working with Lisa, God, C, Thomas. So Tammy Prince is saying hello to us. Oh, yeah. I'd be remiss if I didn't let people know, because I know Tammy Prince is going to be there. John and I are doing a live, in-person, on-stage, 7 keys to the emotion code process in Nanaimo, BC. It's on a little island on the west coast of Canada. You'll only know where it is if you've been there or if you live there, but we'd love to have you on September 15th. We have an exhibit at the Spirit Health Fair, and at 3 o'clock, it's on. Now, I think our friend Pamelia is coming, and we're going to get her to film it live on Facebook. At least that's I don't know about the volume and this. I don't know any. We have to figure that out when we get there. But our goal. So 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. It'll be on my Facebook page. And also, I train people how to deliver the 7 keys, so you will see it live in action. So another sidebar. Not last Thursday, the Thursday before, I did a 7 keys presentation in Victoria, and I'm up to 28 half-hour appointments booked. It was a free presentation. 28. Wow. I'm actually taking today off because I've been working so much, and I thought I'm just booking my calendar off today. So
you gotta let that magnet rest.
Yeah, today's a foodie day. Cindy Cressman's from Alberta, Canada. Hey, Cindy. Now, Cindy, I'm going to be in Calgary, Alberta in February at Calgary's largest health and wellness show, doing an Emotion Code 7 Keys presentation on Sunday. So if you're in the area, Casey Ray, it's the first time to catch you live. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Casey, need some more information. 17-year-old son, I don't think I have his name. It'd be a great name. Great to have his name. The son with the trucker mouth.
I'm reading Charity West. Charity West says, congratulations to the new folks having a session. I'm a double winner and have had great results so far. You bet you have.
Yeah.
Okay, so John, I'm going to start working on Lisa. I'm going to talk through the first part of that with her son Brandon, and then you can continue to prepare yourself for your session. But, so I'm drinking some water. I've got magnets. That chart behind me is also in front of me, so I'm going to be using the chart. I'm going to be reading the chart using muscle testing, and that's my method down here, but I'm going to keep my hands down here to save my shoulder. So right now I'm going to ask my own subconscious mind that Am I prepared to do this? And I am. And do I have enough water? I do. Do I need to drink more water to make this happen? I don't. So I'm hydrated enough. So I have Lisa's permission, who's the mother of Brandon, who's 11. I have Lisa's permission to check in with Brandon. So right now, when it slips through, it's a no. So I'm just checking with Brandon. He's 11, Lisa's son. There we go. Shut her down. So right now I'm Brandon. Am I 12? No. Am I 9? No. Am I 11? So this is what being a proxy means. So now I have access to her son's subconscious mind, Brandon, who is 11, and I'm going to ask the first question. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being severe, what is my, and I want to talk about chips first, potato chips. What is my interest in, my addiction to, my habit of, my lust, my love, my desire, my craving, have them when I see them, eat till they're gone, hide them in my bedroom, love them, eat them, and enjoy them, potato chips. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? It's a 10. So, subconscious mind, smarty pants, the severity of my addiction and love and interest for potato chips is a 10. Because you know everything, how many trapped emotions are causing this level of 10 for addiction? Is it 1? Is it 5, 4? Oh, it's just 1. I know what the 1 is going on. Is it in row A, B, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It's shock. So, right there, is it shock? Do I need to know more? It's shock. Can I delete it? There. I'm going to delete it with the magnet. I'm deleting this trapped emotion of shock. Sometimes when there's a trapped emotion, part of it's tucked behind. And John, what do we call that?
Hidden.
Yeah, it's hidden. Ooh, I got you off guard there.
Well,
So now there's a hidden trapped emotion of shock. I'm getting rid of that. Okay, John, can you talk through? I want to keep working here.
Yeah, there's a few different types of trapped emotions while we're talking about it. So you can have a standard trapped emotion and hidden trapped emotion. You can have prenatals, so trapped in the womb. You can have an inherited trapped emotion, so you're born with it. You got that from your mom or dad and your ancestor from a past event that they experienced, passed on to you. Okay. And there's a couple other types. Absorbed too, so you can take them off like a sponge. Absorbed, maybe your partner, loved one, or maybe someone at work is having a bad day and you're close to them. You can take that on.
I'm going to do a severity check now. On a scale of 1 to 10 before this session, what was the severity of my addiction, lust, interest, and desire for potato chips, any kind, any size, anywhere? Was it 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? And now, is it 10? Is it 9? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's a 0. How about soda pop and Gatorade? Can I group those together? I can. What is my addiction to, my craving, my desire, my habit, my custom, my reach for them, I shop for them, I drink it when I need it, and I reach for it when I'm thirsty, I buy it, I drink it till it's gone. My obsession with soda pop and Gatorade, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 10. How many trapped emotions are causing it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it B, 6, 3? Yes, it's shock. Pride, shame, shock, shock. I'm releasing shock. The same trapped emotion as before that's causing that. Is it also hidden there? Let's just double check that. Is it hidden there as well? It is, so I'm getting rid of hidden shock. Okay, carry on, John.
Yeah, I'm going to start on Javan. So it is the son of, her name's Angie. On Facebook, it's Casey Ray. So I'm going to connect up to Javan now. 17-year-old cusses every response, so has a bit of a potty mouth. So I'll just connect up to Javan now. 17 years old. And yeah, connect up. So I do have a good connection and connect as a proxy. I do. Good. I'm going to have a little more water. Okay, so swearing, cussing, every day, every response, all the time. His mindset needs a cuss, habit, cussing, swearing. The severity, a 5 or lower? No. At least a 9 to 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10 severity. How many trapped emotions are there? Start with 1 here. Are there 10 or more? No. First drop emotion, column A. It is in column A. Even. 2. Despair. Despair. Looks like loss of hope or misery. Do we need to know more? No.
I'm just going to do a quick little update, John, then we'll come back to you because I think
Yeah.
I'm done here. So, okay, so am I still Brandon? Am I 8, 9, 10, 11? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is my severity of my addiction, my interest, my habit, my desire? Got to eat it when I see it, take it till it's there, hide it in my bedroom, eat it till it's gone, and just hide it and eat it and love it. Potato chips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Same question around Gatorade and soda. What is my addiction interest for that? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. How about sugar? Kind of sugar, any kind of sugar. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm going to do one on the healthy side now. What is my level of resistance to eat vegetables every day? Just resisting them. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? How many trapped emotions creating the resistance to have vegetables every day? Not counting French fries because they're not really vegetables. Fresh vegetables, raw vegetables, salad vegetables. Is my level a 10 for resistance? How many trapped emotions causing that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, go ahead, John. I'm going to work on vegetables.
Vegetables. Is ketchup a vegetable?
No, it's got sugar in it.
So clearing forlorn. So up to the 30 motion now. Cleared a despair, defensiveness, and now clearing forlorn. Okay, that is cleared. Okay. Another trapped emotion. We can identify and clear. Is it inherited? Inherited guilt from mom. Yeah, let's clear that guilt. Couple extra swipes. So for inherited ones, we go 10 times.
Yeah, I'm doing
over the governing meridian. Takes a little more.
On a scale of, okay, back to being Brandon, and then I'm going to complete. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is my level of resistance and detest and disdain and avoidance of any kind of raw vegetable before today? Salad or vegetables or steamed vegetables or any kind of vegetable today in its most healthiest form. What was my level of resistance for that? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? And now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I'm just going to disconnect from Brandon here.
And clearing a nervousness.
There.
Another trapped emotion we can identify.
Hashtag Weight Watchers, are you watching? Hashtag Oprah, are you watching?
Conflict. So clear conflict.
At Weight Watchers, there should be 2 lineups. One has a scale in front of it, and the other one has me or John. And every week, because look, I got rid of 4 things, and plus vegetables, in probably 10 minutes. So imagine people come on the line. Well, my sister goes to Weight Watchers, and I've helped her get rid of so many foods. Well, call your ladies, let them know. But the woman that I met yesterday in Victoria, my friend Deborah and her friend, we talked about me doing a house party. Oh no, it wasn't her. It was a woman that I had dinner with the night before. She invited me out to dinner to this restaurant. And she said, how can you help me with my love relationship? And I told her about the heart wall. And she said, oh my God, my girlfriends could use that. And I said, well, you know what? Hashtag throw a house party. I said, if you can get 6 to 10 women together, and women, because that's what she mentioned, I'll come in and I'll do a heart wall session with all 10 of them. And if they want to do it in a big circle or they want it privately, and then we'll go for a follow-up. Hashtag bring food, but we'll do a follow-up session and find out. So wouldn't
Bring
that be
some
fun?
snacks.
Okay, there you go, Lisa. So Lisa, I know that you join us quite often, so of course we're going to want to hear your update. So just a reminder, sugar, chips, soda, Gatorade, and veggies. And I would suggest that you don't really mention it to him that you've done this. Just notice his behavior. And he might be like our friend Sylvie Bellini. He might put a chip in his mouth and then not like it. And then, Mom, these chips are bad. Mom, this Gatorade went bad. So just be curious about his behavior around food. Susan Darnell from New Westminster has joined us. Hey, Susan. Okay. Tammy Prince, can't wait to Nanaimo. Me too. I'm just going to refresh my screen while John's working there.
Yeah, so clear conflict, indecisive, well, 2 conflicts, nervousness, inherited guilt, the other ones there that I mentioned as well.
Lisa said she's going to follow up. He just came out right before you started asking for, and he came out before I started asking for root beer, and I said, have some water. I hope he forgets about the root beer altogether. Lisa, I really appreciate you. That was fun. Oh, here's our friend Charity West, speaking of food. Charity West, thank you. She says, I was addicted to Halloween candy and had a session for it, and I don't eat candy hardly at all, if ever. I also can walk past a candy aisle before the session. I couldn't. There you go. I think we got rid of a specific Halloween candy, and now the whole kit and caboodle are gone. Hashtag kit and caboodle are gone. We love Charity West. Thank you, Charity, for that update. Hey, if we've helped you on the Bro Show, this would be a great time for you to drop us a little shout out. What did we help you with? John, let's get a status and an update on what you're working for.
Clearing some emotions for Javan, who cusses at every response, swears as a trucker mouth, commonly known as potty mouth. So yeah, I've cleared 9 or 10 emotions here.
Oh yeah.
Including hopelessness was the last one. So severity, we start at a 10, and right now is at released a 2. No.
Okay.
Is it a 1?
It's funny with Brandon, when it came to chips and pop, he had 1 trapped emotion and 1 hidden one, and a couple other little things like that. But when it came time to resistance to vegetable, 20. Ooh, that was resist. Put the hashtag up. So Barbara Rowan's reminding us is Michael got rid of my craving for cookies. I remember that day. Good. Who else have we helped? Now, my hunch is that you've been watching the Bro Show, whether you're new or whether you're not new. And when you hire John or I, it's pretty easy to do. You can go to our websites. We have an online calendar. You can compare your time zone to us very simply. Pick a session. And if you're going to hire us, bring a list of 2 or 3 items, because you saw that, and we'll do what we can in that time period, especially around food. Don't come and say, I want to get rid of pop and chips. It's like, it's not enough. But John, you know that I'm getting a reputation at my gym now. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm on the treadmill on Thursday. I went in 25 minutes early just to use the treadmill, and my trainer came up to me and said, hey, I got somebody that wants to meet you. Bring her on. Bring her on. He said, right now? I said, right now. The best time to talk was when I'm on the treadmill. So I got off the treadmill 10 minutes early. I took her aside. I did a heart wall session with her. And, when you can nail the date that they had a broken relationship, in her case, it was when she had a divorce, and I named all those trapped emotions, her eyes were out of her head. I said, did Lauren tell you anything? I said, who's Lauren? No, Lauren didn't tell me anything. Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah. Bug-eyed.
Yeah, so
still
okay,
connected to the
refresh, see who else might be saying something or join us. The point of that story was, be prepared if you're going to hire, or when you decide that you want some emotion code work, bring a list for John and I. We'd like to help you, and we'll do as much as we can in the time period that you have. and then you'll see results. And the nice thing about the emotion code work, when it's gone, it's gone. Okay. Okay, here we go. A new comment from Corrine Beach Murray. Michael helped me with clutter in my kitchen. Yeah, not physically. I didn't go to her house and help her with her clutter.
No?
Online, live with the bros. Michael helped me with my clutter in my kitchen island. Used to be totally covered, and nowadays it may have a few things on it. Seems to be the drop zone, and the clutter in my home is slowly getting cleaned up. I also noted that clutter seems to bother me now as it didn't before. Hashtag happy kitchen.
Nice, yeah. So for Javan, I cleared 9 trapped emotions and 2 psychic traumas. So psychic trauma is a term we use when you're feeling 2 emotions at the same time, and they fuse together and form one ball of energy.
Yeah.
And the first one was forlorn and worry, and the second psychic trauma was unsupported and panic. And I got a severity of 0, so I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll just disconnect now.
Yeah, put on your swear meter,
Yeah.
right? And find out, okay, are you noticing it differently? Did it reduce? Did it eliminate? Is he apologizing when he says it now? Just, I guess you'll be able to measure that. I think you were saying he did it a lot, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, every response. So yeah, Angie, let us know. Come back next week and let us know what you noticed.
So, we had fun today. I like working with kids. Now, John, do you know next week's topic?
Next week's topic is... No, I don't. Pain?
Okay. I know you didn't. I just wanted to put you on the spot.
Is it back pain? Are we doing pain? I know pain's on the list.
It is pain. Next
Yeah.
week, it's all about the A word, arthritis.
Oh, yeah.
We're calling it arthritis. We're calling it trapped emotions. We're not doctors, but we have a different name for it. So next week, we're working with hip pain, neck pain, feet pain, restless leg syndrome, back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, pain.
Yeah. Wrists, elbows.
If you're buying ibuprofen with your grocery order, we want to talk to you.
Come
Okay.
join us. Come.
Come in. Hello. Hello. Come on. Come join us next week. I'm going to tell a quick little story about my trainer. So I joined the gym. I've gone about 20 sessions now. Session number 3, and I was pretty quiet. I didn't want to be Michael Losier. I just wanted to be the overweight guy that needed to lose weight. My trainer was doing a good job. And halfway through the session, he gets out the little puffer, the little gray puffer, and his nose is running. And I thought, oh my
Speak
God.
no more.
You know what? Just shut up.
Yeah.
I said, tell me about the puffer. He said, oh, I'm on 3 medications, and I take the puffer everywhere. He said, I got severe seasonal allergies, and I'm not breathing well. He goes, I've had this forever. He said, but the medicine helps a little bit. So then I said, well, if I could find a way to help you eliminate the puffer or reduce all this problem, are you interested? He said, sure. So I said, now I always have my magnet. Matter of fact, it falls out of my pocket sometimes during the gym, during my gym session. So we sat down after the session. He had 10 trapped emotions causing that. I got rid of the first 5, and he does this. He goes, my God, I'm smelling now. And he starts to smell. These rubber bands were hanging down. He goes, I didn't know they had a smell. It was for the first time he could smell the rubber on the rubber bands. And he was smelling other things too. That was 6 weeks ago. He hasn't had any medication in 6 weeks, and he hasn't used his puffer in 6 weeks. So then he starts to tell everybody at the gym about it, and they all think he's quack.
Yeah.
At first, they think he's a quack, and then secondly, he says, hey, can you introduce me to your bro? So now I'm staying after the gym, and I am I'm staying after the gym, helping people, like big, massive bodybuilders with no necks, full of trapped emotions. Bro, you fucked me up. Stuff like that. It's very fun.
Talk about your emotions. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to talk about your feelings. I'll find them and get rid of them. Save you the prick. Okay, Casey Ray is saying, thank you so much, John. I will make notes of changes and share with you. We would love to hear you share with. Okay, John, remind people how they can connect with you, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So my website is aliveinpeer.com, and I'll write it in the comments as well. So you can
Yeah.
get a hold of me there. Online booking, like Michael mentioned before, it's really easy to set up an appointment for you or your kid, your child, and simple as that. Yeah. It's also written down right below me right here.
Okay, I'm reading more posts. So here's what we do. Even though if you're watching the show and it's not live, we'll still answer your questions and acknowledge you. And I monitor every comment that goes on these feeds, and so it doesn't have to be if you're linked. I know some people are traveling or vacationing, but we'll help you. So ask a question. In the future, we're going to plan a Q&A show where we're going to ask different questions. So you might say, I wonder if Dave Rose can help me with this or help me with that. But until then, we're finding specific subjects to work with. And next week, neck, back, hips, joints, knees, fingers, toes, the A word next week. Thanks for hanging out with us this week. We had lots of fun doing this as usual. And we're looking forward to hearing from Lisa, an update with Brandon, and Casey's son. What was Casey's son's name?
Well, it's actually Angie. Angie's the mom.
Oh,
It's
Angie's
Angie's son,
mom. So.
Javan.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. See you later, everybody. Thanks for showing
everyone.
up with the Bro Shows live every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. See you later.